What's up, family? Our word today comes from Luke chapter 7, verses 1 through 10. Now, within this part of the text, we see a centurion, which is a Roman officer, send a message to Jesus through some of the elders of Israel to come and heal one of his servants. Now, the elders of Israel say some great things about the centurion. In verses 6 through 8, it tells us, Then Jesus went with them. And when he was already not far from the house, the centurion sent some friends to Jesus, saying to him, Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof. Therefore, I did not even think myself worthy to come to you, but say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I also am a man placed under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it. Family, verse 9 tells us that when Jesus heard this, he marveled at this man's faith and said he hasn't found such great faith, not even in Israel. Family, now, a faith that Jesus marvels at is a faith that I believe we all want to possess, right? Now, two things stand out to me about this man's faith: his understanding of his unworthiness and his understanding of Jesus' authority, right? He said, Jesus, look, I'm not even worthy, right, for you to come under my roof. And I'm not even worthy enough to come before you and see you, right? This was a man who was a part of the people that were ruling over the Jews during this time period. Yet he knew his position did not compare to the position of Christ. And he humbly submitted to that, right? This reminds me of a story of two men praying in Luke 18, okay? One of the men, he comes boasting about what he has done, right? And declaring his righteousness compared to others, while the other man came not even raising his eyes to heaven, right? Beating his chest and asking for mercy as the sinner he was. Jesus stated that the humble man was the one that went away justified. He wasn't focused on boasting about his righteousness, but more so about humbly submitting and owning his wickedness and unworthiness, right? Talk about humility. Lastly, the man shows that he truly believes in Jesus' authority and power. He said, Lord, you don't even have to come to me, right? Just say the word and my servant will be healed, right? It's very matter of fact, right? A lot of confidence he says that with. Now, how many of us truly have this type of faith, right? A very unwavering faith where we truly believe in the power of our God, where we can speak the power of our God with confidence, without doubting, and leave it at that, right? I know this was a faith check for me after reading this, and I pray it encouraged you to check your faith as well, right? So let's continue to pray that the Lord reveals anything that is hindering us from having a faith that Jesus can marvel at, right? That we continue to press into our relationship with him and focus more on his power and his righteousness rather than focusing on our own. I love you guys. Shalom. Peace.